Yo, I lost my train of thought and I don't know what I'm saying. After hours and hours of painstaking work trying to figure out which shotguns actually function. Nah, it's not painstaking. I actually had a blast. So after playtesting a few of the shotguns, we came across a few that actually function well. Before I get into the numbers and the details and super fucking technical boring shit, I want to give a shout out to sim.gg because they're the best at breaking down guns. If you ever want to figure out for yourself what guns work at what ranges and what TTKs work the best with 3 plates on in Warzone, that's the best website. sim.gg, amazing. Also, I'm a big shotgun guy. This whole video is about shotguns. If you don't want to know about shotguns, you think running shotguns is whack, that shit is for noobs, well, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. If you like shotguns and you want to see more detailed breakdown stuff, I got you, bro. Anyway, let's get started. So last week I uploaded a video about the Lockwood 300. I'm not even going to cover that gun, and I'm going to be honest, it's out of the shotguns that are capable of getting 2-shot kills or relatively quick kills, it's probably the worst of them. Is it viable? Yes. Would I recommend it? Not at all. It can get a 2-shot kill, but the gun is very inconsistent. For whatever reason, it only gets 2-shot kills when you're ADS. For whatever reason, the damage is clamped when you fire the gun. If they have an exact amount of 3 plates on, not a chip of one off or 2 plates because they just swapped in,
hey, it's working, right?
You cannot 2-shot them unless you're ADS. I don't know why. The gun functions kind of weird. It is what it is. It's just clamped from the hip. It's a weird gun. It gives you very inconsistent kills. Sometimes you don't understand how one guy got killed from further away and another guy didn't. It's just a weird gun. I wouldn't recommend it. You're going to get very frustrated running it. But if you want to challenge yourself, like I did, try it. But again, I wouldn't recommend it. Next up, we're going to go with the... I forgot the name. Bryson 800. Bryson 800 and the Bryson 890 are pretty similar, but I recommend the Bryson 800 just because the range is a little better. That gun can 2-shot to down with full plates on, 2 shots to down. Only thing is you have to rack it. It takes a little bit and takes some skill because you have to rack it, you have to snake a cover, you have to shoot again, and hopefully you don't miss one of your shots because if you do, your TTK drops dramatically and then you're just going to get frustrated with the gun. But it's a good gun. It can get a 2-shot kill, but it takes a lot more skill, a lot more environmental awareness of where you can snake positions and running away and plating and fighting in staircases and certain things like that, and you have to kind of duck in and out of cover, and it's a tricky gun. So yeah. Next, coming up after that, which I think is very viable and you can use it, is the MX Guardian. Very good gun. It went from like a 6 to 7 shot kill to a 4 to 5 shot kill with this update that just happened a few days ago. Very good gun. I highly recommend it. Super fun. It sounds amazing. It looks super cool. Only thing is, it functions great in solos and duos. In trios and quads, it's a little rough just because of the fact that it does have 15 rounds and you theoretically can kill 3 people, but you are gonna, some of the pellets are gonna go everywhere. It's a little rough, but it's very good. Very good gun. And the mobility is a little slower with it just because it's so big and bulky, because you have to run all the damage range attachments, all the hip fire attachments, and it's a little slow and bulky, but I like it. It was a lot of fun and it is viable. You have to run it in full auto, not because the semi-auto and the burst suck. It's just the buff that was done a few days ago only applies to the gun in full auto. So if you want to get the maximum improvement from the gun that was given to you on this update that just happened a few days ago, you have to run the gun in full auto. I would say go all in on hip fire, accuracy, and damage range. Damage range means your maximum damage range, which is your up close. So from 0 to about 4 meters, that's your maximum damage range. So you want to keep your engagements in that area. So staircases, tight corners, jumping a corner, anything beyond that, you're running into trouble. But full auto is going to be the way to go with that gun for sure. We control Charlie. Now I will say the king of the shotguns to me right now that I think can function very well in trios, duos, solos, maybe even quads if you're very good at moving around and reloading and kind of getting in and out of the mix, is the Expedite 12. That gun is amazing. I highly recommend it. It has a really good 2-shot kill from the hip, ADS, very versatile. The range is decent now with this update that just happened a few days ago. It has good mobility. The reload isn't the best, but it's a very good gun. One thing about the Expedite 12 that it's almost mandatory is you need to run the L bolt. If you don't run the L bolt, that increases the rate of fire. The gun is completely different night and day. Not worth running. You have to run the L bolt. That's a secret sauce for that gun. You have to have it on. The Expedite is just an impressive gun, I have to say. I ran into people while I was testing it running other shotguns, and it annihilated them. There's this one dude, I'm gonna put the clip right now. This one dude jumps from a roof with a broadside. He challenged me with my Expedite. He knocks off all my plates, and I still managed to annihilate him. It's a very good gun. Now with this last update, very good gun. I highly recommend it. I'll just leave some clips here up. So enjoy.
High value zone marked. Secure it to earn additional points.
They're visiting their ancestors.
You son of a
Your
bitch!
squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Hostiles launched a mortar strike. Find cover.
Madre!
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Syntax out.
New zones coming online. Ground reinforcements inbound. New zones online. Squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Contesting Echo. We're contesting Echo. We control Echo. We control Echo.